does Will Smith get paid $35 million per film? Or what about Richard Branson? How does he run 300 companies worth $4 billion? What about Warren Buffett? How does he become the fourth wealthiest man in the world? Or look at Larry Winters of LTD. How did he go from working at a car wash to becoming a multimillionaire? Or take me. How did I write 5 books in 5 years while overseeing 2 ministries at the same time? Well, one night Bill Gates and Bill Gates Sr. were having dinner with Warren Buffett. 3 of them are at this dinner party, and someone approached the table and said, we couldn't help but notice you talking, and we just want to ask you, what would you consider the most important skill for success? Now, from what I've been told, they all simultaneously said the same thing. Without consulting each other, without asking, what do you think? They all said in unison, focus. With focus, you can achieve anything. Without it, you can't achieve anything. Focus, a #1 important skill for success. The Bible even says, a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. One of my daily declarations is this: I am a single-minded, focused believer, and I'm stable in all my ways. Focus is an important skill for success. You've heard about the law of attraction, that basically states that your mind is like a magnet, and whatever you focus on, you will attract it in your life. Well, so what you focus on will develop. Same with a camera. Those old Polaroid cameras? Whatever you focus on, it will eventually develop in your life. Well, that's just Proverbs 23:7, that whatever a man thinks about, so does he become. What you think about, you bring about. But that's because of focus. At the beginning of the year, I encouraged everybody to write their goals, to send them to me, and some of you sent them in, and we've been praying over your goals. And I'm also getting testimonies of people achieving their goals, and I'm shouting with you. But do you know the ones who are achieving their goals are the ones who are focused on them? It's when you're laser focused and you say, this is what I will achieve in my life. The sad thing is some people spend more time making a list for the grocery store than they do a list of goals for the year or just for their lives. I was reading a story that I thought was so interesting and encouraging about a girl named Jana. Now, she was accepted to be a foreign exchange student to Germany. However, her mom was a single mom. She had 3 other teenagers at home. She had nothing in savings. She had no credit to get a loan. She had no family members to help her. And Jana needed $4,000 to go on this exchange student trip to Germany. Well, her mom seriously said that could be, like the equivalent of $40,000 because I had no way to raise $4,000. So she said she got focused. She got single-minded on what she wanted to achieve. She said she actually printed out a picture of Germany, and what she did was put a picture of her daughter, and she wrote the amount, $4,000. Now, she was single-minded and focused. She wasn't like, oh, one day we'll go to Germany. No, she knew exactly what she wanted. Then she said she asked specifically for what she wanted. She put little increments of $5, $20, $50, $100, and then a blank spot. Then she said she took action. She mailed it to different companies. She mailed it to family, to friends, to ex-employers. She mailed it to 50 different service organizations in her city. She sent it to 3 local newspapers. She began to take action on this dream of $4,000. She said she even changed her attitude from this is impossible to this is probable. Then she said she wrote her goals as if they had already happened. Now that's faith. When you act as if it's already happened, you call those things that be not as if they already are. She actually wrote out, I am joyfully receiving $4,000 by June 1st for the trip to Germany. Now that's specific, isn't it? That's very detailed. That is not a vague goal. That is very specific. Then she said she surrounded herself with vision. These are all keys to success, to living your dreams. She said she put the map, on her bathroom mirror. She put it on the refrigerator. She said she even wrote a check to herself for $4,000 and put it on the steering wheel of her car. She said, I spent a lot of time in the car and I wanted to see my vision. Look at how focused she was on seeing that dream fulfilled. Well, she said she mailed out the letters to all these service organizations, and the first gift she got was for $5. Well, Hey, at least she got something, but it could look a little, discouraging. The highest gift she got was $800. Now, the due date was June 1st because she had to mail it in by June 5th. Well, she said on June 1st, they tallied everything up. She had $3,750, which was amazing. But at the same time, she said, I had no idea how I was going to raise $250, but she would not give up on her dream. Think about the focus it took. She said on June the 3rd, she gets a phone call from another service organization that said, we know we missed the deadline. We hope it's not too late. She said, no, it's not too late. I have to mail it today. And the lady said, well, we wish we could give you more. All we can give you is $250. She made her $4,000 deadline. Why? Because she was single-minded and she was focused. The same thing can happen in your life when you get focused on what you want to see accomplished. It's no different than a little friend of mine who at 15 years old needed $7,000 to go on an international mission trip. A little 15-year-old girl with no steady income raised $7,000 in 11 months' time. Why? She was focused. Another friend of mine at 57 years old had nothing in her savings account. All of a sudden, she began to get focused. She said, I am not going to retire and go have to live with family because I didn't prepare for my future. She said, I am setting a goal to have $100,000 in my savings account. That was her first goal, and then to move on from that. In 8 years' time, she raised or saved over $100,000. I don't know what she's at now, but she got focused on what she wanted to achieve. I remember my husband and I, we saved $38,500 in 5 months' time because we needed the money. And at that time, our salaries were about $38,000, but we were focused. You've probably heard that phrase, if you chase two rabbits, you'll catch neither of them. Well, I want to challenge you. Get focused on what you want to see accomplished in your life this year. With focus, you can do anything. Without it, you can't do anything. And remember, a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. A single-minded, focused believer is stable, and you will achieve your dreams. So, get focused. And I want you to get this brand new message. I'm telling you, I got all inspired just putting it together. I know it's going to inspire you, and you're going to achieve great things this year. So if you're enjoying these podcasts, please subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter so I can keep you motivated to achieve your dreams. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.